It was a tough fight. I knew Puma, he was going to be a tough opponent, but he was a lot tougher than I expected. But I was able to go out there and get the job done.
Definitely. With kind of, see, you said during the week that your little one was born during the week. How do you kind of process all of that? I mean, it's a big kind of thing for you, and you have to deal with it with a massive fight on the weekend. How did you process all of that?
It was hard mentally. I don't know, I somehow pulled through. Me and my girlfriend knew ahead of time that my fight day was going to be around the day of his birth, but I kind of had hope that she was going to wait a little bit longer to the point where I would be able to make it, but the universe didn't want things to go that way. They went the way they did, and I missed out on it, but like I said in the press conference, it just added fuel to the fire. It made me want to get the win that much more.
Is that the sacrifices kind of you as a boxer and as a world champion that you kind of have to take when these massive fights are around the corner?
Yeah, exactly. This is, it's part of boxing, it's part of the sport. Like I said, we kind of had an idea that it was going to happen, so it was what it was.
Was Puma kind of what you expected tonight? He said throughout the week that you didn't have to go looking for him, and you didn't really, did you? Was it what you expected, Puma?
Yeah. Like I said, he was a lot tougher than I expected. I hit him with everything. He made it to the 10th round, and then thankfully that last shot ended the fight. But I really thought he was going to make it to the 12th round.
Bam, congratulations.
You keep getting stoppages. A lot of people, only a couple of years ago, we were looking down on the lower divisions, thinking there was no stoppages there. You're putting it back in seat, taking the seats there. I know he wants to make the big fights. How quickly do you want to get back into the rhythm?
I'm not even thinking about that, honestly. I just want to go home, enjoy this win, enjoy my kids. I'm not even thinking about watching.
Bam, congratulations on unifying tonight. You have one belt left before you become undisputed. Williabaldo García, would you like to talk a bit about him and what you think of him as a fighter, and is that the fight that you want next?
I haven't seen any of his fights, to be honest, but I know he has a fight with Kenshiro in December next month, so I definitely want the winner of that fight and go for undisputed.
Oftentimes, we don't always hear the sacrifices that fighters have to make in order for our entertainment. You missed the birth of your son. How much of that affected you this week?
It didn't affect me. It did. But, as a fighter, I'm not going to say that. It did hurt me a little bit. I cried a little bit when he was born. But, like I've been saying in my interviews, he'll understand when he's older. He'll understand why I missed out on his birth.
Bam, congratulations on a great win. Did anything surprise you about Puma tonight?
Yeah, he was a lot tougher than I expected. Yeah.
And obviously there's one belt left. You've got Perez Taraji, 27th December. Have you got a message for them?
No, I want to fight the winner of that fight, go for undisputed.
Were you surprised by Puma's behavior this week? I mean, he was quite a character.
Yeah, I was. I didn't know he was that kind of person, but I mean, he talked to me after the fight in the, when we got checked up, that it was all part of the show. It was just to build the fight, and he has nothing but respect for me, and I pay my respect to him as well.
Jesse, every time you step between the ropes, you make it look so comfortable and seamless throughout. How much more do you think you have to offer? How much more do you feel like we haven't seen from you that you produce in the gym?
I mean, there's a lot more that y'all haven't seen. I just go out there and have fun, honestly. But there's a lot of sparring sessions in the gym where I feel a whole lot better than I did tonight. So.
One thing I'm curious to know about as well, obviously it's getting quite late here now. I don't imagine you'll have too many fights where you're fighting at 3 a.m. in the morning. How have you found just kind of adjusting to that and preparing yourself mentally for a long night?
Yeah, it was crazy, just the whole time change, being out here in Saudi Arabia, fighting at 3 in the morning. It's something that I never imagined myself doing, but luckily we came out here 2 weeks ahead of time and we were able to adjust pretty well. It took maybe like 3 or 4 days to do it, but we got it done and we got the job done tonight, so that's all that matters.
Just one more from me, Bam. In your career, with the exception of Sonny Edwards, many people don't tend to call you out. When do you think that starts to happen? When do you think the other people are going to be like, I need to fight him, I need to fight him?
I mean, that's up to them. I don't know. I just do my business.
A lot of fighters or a lot of people have you in their top 5, if not top 3, pound for pound. I want to get it from you. Where do you see yourself in that pound for pound list?
Now, after this victory, I say number 4. I said it before the fight. I have Crawford, and then I have Usyk anyway, and then myself. I had Bavoy 4 ahead of time, but I feel like this kind of performance that I put on tonight made me number 4.
Dan, have you watched your knockout back? Have you watched your knockout?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.